Times are changing, interest rates hiking. You want to analyze your portfolio, you want to analyze your investments, taking into consideration all these outside factors and make the best decision moving forward. Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome to a new episode of Leveraging Real Estate for Freedom. Today, we are giving you guys some updates on some of the projects that you've seen in the past. First, we want to talk about the Duplex project we have on Mendocino Boulevard. For this particular project, we purchased a while back. The idea is to convert the garage into a throughway, meaning that you can drive through it so that you can get to ADUs that we're going to develop in the back. However, plans change, and then we converted the plans into converting the garage into ADUs so that it's more simple, it's quicker. Currently, we just finished renovating the top unit because the tenant just moved out. Now it's ready to be leased to a new set of tenants. So that's what's going on with the property right now. Now for future plans, the plan was to convert the garage spaces into an ADU. However, this property is very unique in the sense that in the back, there's a huge lot, but it is a separate lot from the front, okay? I own both. However, the garage right now is sitting on the lot line, and the city is not allowing us to move forward unless we adjust this lot line. Now, with this requirement, it's going to take us much more time. There's more disciplines involved, so we need to involve civil engineers. We need to go through zoning again. It's just very complicated. We don't want to deal with it at the very moment. And taking consideration of high interest rate environments and the additional carrying costs for the prolonged project, we have decided to let go of this property. So instead of finishing it, we are going to let it go, sell it on market. We're still making a little bit of money, but we're not going to be able to realize its full potential. Now, some of you guys might be asking, why are you doing that? So you have to understand, being in real estate and being in business, you have to be flexible. You have to be agile and nimble. I use these terms a lot because you have to adapt with the time. Right now, interest rates are very high. It's driving the prices of real estate down. And we foresee that because of this interest rate hike and perseverance of high interest rates, this is going to be more beneficial to us if we sell it. So instead of waiting another year to finish this project, perhaps, we're going to take the now money and use the now money to finish some of our construction projects because we have use for that money right away. It's not like we're going to just take the capital and just let it sit. We're going to repurpose this capital to help us finish our ongoing construction projects so that we can realize another set of profits. To summarize for Mendocino project. Number one, we're not losing money on the project. However, we're not going to be able to realize future value and future potential of it. However, we're still making a little bit of money. So we've decided to take that little bit of gain and repurpose that into our ongoing projects so that it can help us realize more profit in a different project. Times are changing, interest rates hiking. You want to analyze your portfolio, you want to analyze your investments, taking into consideration all these outside factors and make the best decision moving forward. What you don't want to do is to be very rigid in your ways. Because if you're very rigid and you're not adapting fast enough, sometimes you could get hurt. And so for this particular project, I deemed it was necessary for us to go ahead and sell this, realize some capital gains, and repurpose the money for upcoming projects because we just feel like this is more beneficial. You might make a different decision, but again, you're your own person, you're your own investor. Figure out how you like doing business and see if your decision is right or not. And later on, when you're 10, 20 years, 30 years in the business, you can kind of reflect back and figure out which decision was good, which decision weren't so good. And that's what we call wisdom. Now, we're going to give you guys some updates on our Eldridge project. So when we purchased Eldridge, this property used to be a triplex with a large lot, larger and densely populated neighborhood. So it's about an acre. Now, since then, we finished renovating the single family resident that's on top. There's two structures. One is a single family resident. The other one's a duplex, making a total of 3 units. We finished renovating the single family home. Now we've also finished renovating one of 2 duplex units. So the single family is rented out. The duplex unit we just finished and is being rented out. However, on the project itself, one of our strategies was to go out there and parcel map this property. We've just completed the parcel mapping process. There's a difference between parcel mapping and subdivision. If you take one lot and you divide it up into, let's just say 10 lots, that's considered a subdivision. Anything over 4 lots is subdivision. Anything under 4 lots is considered parcel mapping. They have different designations because requirements are different. Subdivision is a lot more costly. It takes more time. Parcel mapping costs less because you're doing less work. We just finished parcel mapping this project from 1 lot into 3. Now, the single family home is its own property. The duplex is its own property. And then we own the lot in the back free and clear. Both the single family home and the duplex are for sale right now. If you guys don't know, right now the interest rates are very high, the highest it has been for a very long time. And what that's doing is there's not many buyers on the market right now, and there is actually downward pressure on the price. We also feel it. For the single family home, we could have sold it for $315,000, $330,000 easily. However, I'm doing a private sale to one of my investors for $275,000. For the duplex itself, if this was in a normal market condition a year and a half ago, we could have sold this easily for $575,000, $600,000. Right now, we've listed for $575,000, knowing that buyers are going to haggle with us. So we'll probably end up selling this unit for around $565,000. That's what I'm guessing. So we'll update you guys again. But right now, both the single family home and the duplex is for sale. And the idea is that we'll sell off these 2 lots and keep the land in the back free and clear so that we can take our time developing the back lot. In the future, I will update you guys on what kind of plans we have drawn up or what we decide to do with the back lot. But essentially, we're going to land multi-family resident in the back, so as many units as possible because California is short on housing right now. And we're doing our best to help fulfill that need. Hey, thank you guys so much for watching. Stay up to date with our projects. Learn from our mistakes. Learn from our processes. If you feel like there's a better way for us to do things, drop it in the comments. You know, we're students for life. See you guys next time. Cheers.